Hello, I'm Archie Luxury and welcome to the program Fuckers. Today I'm on the Paul Pluta channel doing paid reviews. I'm the method actor who plays Archie Luxury. Remember, like, subscribe and tell your fuckhead friends about my channel. Remember, look in the description for 10 ways you can help me stay full-time on YouTube. Man cannot live on Google Ads alone. So please look in the description for 10 ways you can help me stay full-time. Now let's have a look here. This is a paid review and it's come in. This here has come in from, he doesn't mention his name. Oh yes, here we go. Please use Weed Hopper for my name. Looking forward to the watch review. Hi Arch. I opened up a PayPal account just to send you $50 for a review. Thank you. I'm not your typical viewer, although I'm not a snot-nosed 20 to 35-year-old working on Wall Street, not a doctor or a lawyer or a medical device salesperson like my friend Mike. I'm a 60-year-old man who's been a commercial roofer for 40 plus years. And still climbing ladders and working all day. Please give me your opinion on my collection. I have included a few shitters. Currently, I'm on the list for a Daytona black or white face. I've been thinking about skipping the Daytona and getting a white face Milgauss and a Jaeger-LeCoultre True Seconds instead, both pre-owned. What are your thoughts? Weed Hopper. Now his collection consists of a Rolex Submariner two-tone 16613, an Audemars Piguet Royal Oak Diver 15710 ST, a Rolex GMT 1675 Pepsi 1972 all original, and a Jaeger-LeCoultre Deep Sea Master Mariner, which is all original. He's got some shitters from Tag Heuer and a Swiss Army watch. We'll leave those shitters to the side there. And I gotta say, it's a relief to hear from somebody who's had to fucking work for their money instead of licking the bowels of their existence. So let's have a look there. You've got some really interesting pieces. I see you love the sports divers, which is cool. You've got the two-tone Submariner. That is so cool. Two-tone sub, whether it's black or the bluesy version. That is a very cool watch. It's a watch you can wear anywhere. It's a smart businessman's watch. And at 60 years of age, hey, 60 is the new 50. So I really think that's a cool piece. You can't argue with that. You can wear that, dress it up, dress it down, it doesn't matter. You've also got an Audemars Piguet Royal Oak Diver. That's a very expensive piece of kit. I mean, we're talking Patek League, and I'm surprised you didn't go for a Calatrava or something like that, but at the end of the day, you got to buy things that make you happy. It's your money. Only you can decide whether it's right or wrong for you. So that's a quality diver. I mean, Audemars Piguet, yes, I've criticized them a bit in the past. The service costs, I got reamed servicing a Royal Oak 14790 ST, absolutely reamed, but that's it's still an amazing piece of horology. So I've got to hand it to you there. You've got a Pepsi GMT 1972. Wowzers, that is 1675. That's a classic. Those are extremely valuable pieces. Extremely valuable, all original. Yes, keep it. Don't fucking. So many people have done dumb things, reloomed them and changed dials. Not a good idea at all, let me tell you. Jaeger-LeCoultre Deep Sea Master Mariner. Yes, yes, that's another interesting piece there. I personally, you know, I would have gone for a reverso, but this is your money. You got to go with what you like, and I gotta say, you've really got a nice spread of some decent stuff there. Those are 4 decent watches. You can't argue with that. You got 2 high-end, an AP and a Jaeger-LeCoultre, and you got 2 subs. Sorry, a sub and a GMT. 2 sports Rolexes. Can't really go wrong with that at all. That's a lovely, well-rounded collection, and at 60 years old, there's a lot of life left in you. I would say to you, get rid of the shitters. Get rid of the Tag Heuer. Get rid of the Swiss Army. I mean, if you're still working, you might want to keep that as a beta. But, man, I'd be getting rid of them. Life's too short to wear a shitter watch. But I gotta say, it makes me proud when I hear about people who have to work hard for a living to pay the piper. It makes me very proud. We can't all be fucking investment bankers or hedge fund managers. We've got to have some people to actually do work. And I gotta say, it's pretty good to hear that you're in good health and you're having fun. Now, as for your question, you're on the list for a Daytona black or white face. You know something, weed hopper? I'd wait for the fucking Daytona. I mean, the Milgauss is a great watch. I love the Milgauss. Yep, the white face by good mate Clyde's got one. But the only thing I'd say to you is maybe instead of getting the ceramic bezel one, if you're on the list, why don't you get the fucking steel bezel one? I reckon that is a cooler watch. I reckon that's a cooler way to go. So maybe get one of those. Go to Kenny Nguyen, Jewelers on Time. He'll look after you. That's probably what I'd do. I reckon the Daytona is really special. It's very special. I've never actually owned a Daytona myself, and I would love to own one. I think they're really a great watch. Nothing wrong with that. I've done a review on the True Seconds. That's, you know, it's like the Rolex True Beat, which it ticks, even though it's not a quartz watch. These are a mechanical watch. It's actually the JLC's True Seconds is beautiful, but I reckon if I had a choice, see if you can get it. I'd get the Daytona. I think the Daytona is such a cool piece to have. You know, you've already got a Jaeger-LeCoultre Deep Sea, and you've got a AP Diver. Come on, business isn't doing too badly. It sounds, doesn't it? Hey, I reckon the Daytona could be perfect. White or black, who gives a shit? But I'd possibly, instead of getting the ceramic one, why don't you go for the previous version? That's what I'd do. I reckon that could be the sweet spot. You can get that pre-owned. If you really got balls, why don't you get the Zenith Movement one? That's the one that I think is probably the best collectability in it there. So yeah, that's my opinion. It's interesting to hear your thoughts on things, but I gotta be honest with you. It's the Daytona is so cool. It is such a cool watch. They are super cool, and get the Daytona. You love it. You'll love it. You'll love it. Okay, you really will love it. So, in my opinion, that's the only way to hop, weed hopper. Get the Daytona. It'll fit in nicely. I reckon it is, because you've got such nice things there. You got a two-tone sub. You got an AP Diver. That's your fuck off piece. You got a Pepsi fuck off vintage. You got a JLC Deep Sea Master Mariner. That's another fucking beautiful piece. Get the Daytona. Blow them out of the water, weed hopper. Blow them out. Get the Daytona. Get the Daytona. And if you had a choice, I'd probably, black dial is probably a little bit more desirable than the white. Not that I love white dials. My Explorer 2's got the white dial, but yeah, that's what I reckon. Go for the pre-ceramic one. Weed hopper, well done. Good to see someone who's fucking had to do some work and who's done well. So weed hopper, thank you so much. I'm Archie Luxury. Tell me what you fuckers think of that.
We specialize here in pre-owned Rolex watches. Rolex watch is a very special timepiece, and we always do the servicing exactly as factory specifications. We buy a pre-owned piece and we put it into brand new condition. We have Rolex certified technicians working on that. We completely disassemble the piece. We adjust and polish and change every single part of the watch.
You have to have certified watchmakers that know what they're doing. If you have an expensive car, you're just not going to bring it to any mechanic that doesn't know what they're doing.
You spend $5,000, it's like if you put money in the safe deposit box. And 1 or 2 years from now, you will keep having your $5,000. We have to spend a lot of money to get all this equipment together, but makes me feel I'm doing what I'm supposed to do. It's not a question of money, it's my passion.
Jewelers on time, simply the best.